Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. The United States hit Venezuela with a large-scale strike and said its president, Nicolas Maduro, has been captured and flown out of the country after months of stepped-up pressure by Washington. It was an extraordinary nighttime operation announced by President Trump on social media this morning. Multiple explosions rang out and low-flying aircraft swept through Caracas as Maduro's government immediately accused the U.S. of attacking civilian and military installations. The government called it an imperialist attack and urged citizens to take to the streets. It was not immediately clear who was running the country, and Maduro's whereabouts were not immediately known. A daughter of a Kansas woman found safe in South Dakota says the family is grateful that so many people shared the missing person's information about their mom. Linda Hawley traveled from Wichita, Kansas to Hamlin County, where a deputy pulled her over for slow driving on Thursday. A silver alert had been issued on Wednesday by Kansas authorities. A silver alert is a public notification system most often used for senior citizens. You can learn more about Holly's unusual journey into South Dakota in a KELOLAND.com original story by Ray Yost. A local woman has decided to spend part of her weekend collecting donations for Sioux Falls nonprofits. Shelby King, like many other people, had a box of clothing and other items from around her house she had been meaning to donate for a while. That's why she's taking a trailer through Sioux Falls, Harrisburg, and Tea on Sunday to collect donations from others who are in the same boat as her.
I've just shared it through Facebook, so I'm asking people to message me on Facebook. But if you have my personal cell phone number, which I'm a realtor, so it's out there on the internet, you can message me through text message or give me a call.
King will then be taking the donations to the Bishop Dudley Hospitality House, the St. Francis House, and the Union Gospel Mission. We've posted information on how you can contact King to get her to pick up at your place here on KELOLAND.com. But you know, Christmas and New Year's are really over when airports are filled with travelers returning home from the holidays. There was long lines at the check-in counter at Sioux Falls Regional Airport Friday. Passengers made a point of showing up 2 hours ahead of their flights, but they still ended up waiting in line for up to an hour.
We're not used to staying in checked lines and stuff because we always do carry-ons. So this is a new experience and just something that we weren't really prepared for.
The Devine family didn't leave Sioux Falls for the holidays, so they were looking forward to their post-holiday vacation in Arizona. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Jalen Borison in the Storm Center. Good morning, Jalen.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, KELOLAND. Not too bad of a day for any travel as we stay with the dry skies once again. And here in Sioux Falls, a boost in our temperatures for the day, a high of 34 degrees. Out in western KELOLAND, though, even some 50s possible, 53 in Pine Ridge, with a little bit more sunshine out that way. But more clouds will fill in as we go into the overnight hours. Still mostly cloudy in areas like Sioux Falls and Yankton, a low of 25 there, 20 in Huron, 17 in Mobridge with a chance for some patchy fog going into tomorrow morning. But then the day going to be pretty pleasant as a whole, as temperatures well above average for this time of year, and even some 60s possible in western KELOLAND. We'll take a look at how long this warm weather will last coming up in just a bit.
All right, thank you very much, Jalen. This is the final day of the Heroes Behind the Badges blood drive. The event is a friendly competition between Sioux Falls Police and Fire Rescue to see which department can earn the most votes among blood donors. The annual blood drive is on pace to set an all-time record for donations in a single year.
This event has generated thousands of blood donations over the 30 years, 22,000 to be exact. And if you stop to think about how many lives that's impacted, I mean, what would we do without 30 years of Heroes Behind the Badges?
The Heroes Behind the Badges blood drive wraps up today at Remedy Brewing Company in downtown Sioux Falls. Hundreds of vendors will be selling and swapping firearms during the Dakota Territory Gun Collectors Association Gun Show. The doors open at 9 a.m. today and Sunday at the Sioux Falls Convention Center and Arena. Admission is $10. It's free for ages 15 and under. Activities include a chase to the death, a presentation detailing the pursuit of the James Younger Gang following their Northfield, Minnesota raid. The sessions are at 10:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. This is the final weekend to check out the holiday lights on display at Falls Park. Winter Wonderland goes from 5 p.m. to midnight through Monday. Admission is free. It's also the final weekend. You can drop off your Christmas trees for free at the City of Sioux Falls drop sites. They're located west of the Household Hazardous Waste Facility on East Chambers Street and south of the WH Land Fairgrounds on North Lyon Boulevard. Today's hours are 9 to 5. Sunday is the final day the sites are open. The hours are noon to 5. The Sioux Falls Stampede take on the Omaha Lancers in USHL hockey action. The puck drops at 6:05 at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. Jalen?
We've got a nice week ahead of us here in KELOLAND. Temperatures well above average for this time of year. On Monday here in Sioux Falls, already 45 degrees, 43 on Tuesday with a chance for some sprinkles, but any precipitation chances pretty minimal as we head throughout the rest of the week. The next opportunity for anything will come on Friday with a mix of rain and also snow possible here in Sioux Falls, and temperatures cooling off to 36 degrees. And for Aberdeen, a mostly dry week ahead, 38 on Monday with partly cloudy skies. We'll keep more of that as we head into the second half of the week. 38 on Thursday and 33 on Friday with a chance for mixed precipitation there as well. And in the Pierre area, a warm weekend, 45 on Sunday, 47 on Monday though, and we'll hang out in the 40s until we cool off towards a high of 36 on Friday with some chances for rain and snow there as well. And in Rapid City, a very warm weekend, 61 on Sunday, partly cloudy skies. More of that will be in store on Monday with a chance for some sprinkles by Tuesday. We'll drop into the 40s before warming right back up for Wednesday, a high of 53 degrees. And then going into Friday, another chance for snow there. We'll have to keep an eye on this, so as details a little too far out to be specific, but something worth watching for this week.